Democracy is messy sometimes, but it is our system. This conference that you see, this House Republican majority, is united. I'm honored to have the support of my colleagues, and what they understand about this is servant leadership. We're going to serve the people of this country.
Today, the House is scheduled to vote yet again for House Speaker after Republicans nominated Louisiana Congressman Mike Johnson late last night. So will the fourth time be the charm?
That's a great question, Todd. Texas Congressman Ronny Jackson will cast his vote today at noon, and he joins us now, a congressman. So over the course of a day, Republicans selected Tom Emmer, then he drops out. Now Mike Johnson, but he is 89 votes short on that secret ballot. So does he have your vote, and what's his path forward?
Yeah, he absolutely has my vote, and we did a roll call vote last night before we left, where everybody stood up and said who they're going to vote for, and everybody was in full support of Mike Johnson. He's going to be a fantastic speaker. We have to make it official today, so we'll go to the floor of the House today around noon, and we'll vote for him. I've been saying for a long time, I regret that we've been at this for 3 weeks, but the hope was that we would be able to make lemonade out of lemons, and I think we just did that. Mike Johnson is going to be an absolutely fantastic speaker, and I'm super excited that he's going to represent our conference.
I hope you're right, because I'm sick and tired of the Bachelor reality show playing out every day on C-SPAN. Meantime,
me too.
Let's get to the business of the war in Israel. The IDF now directly linking Iran to the attacks on our troops in the Middle East, also to the Hamas attacks on Israel, of course. Tony Blinken says our country, the United States of America, will respond swiftly and decisively. But, Congressman, have you seen anything so far from this administration that reeks of swiftness or decisiveness?
I've seen nothing from this administration. I've seen nothing but their pandering to Iran, and these are Iranian proxies that are attacking our U.S. troops in Iran and Syria. And we have to send a message to them. We have to do something to these, not only to these Iranian proxies, but to Iran. But, the Biden administration since day one has done nothing but pander to the Iranians and give them resources so that their proxies can carry out these types of attacks on our troops and, these atrocities that we're seeing going on in Israel right now in Gaza. So I do not have any trust or confidence that we have the leadership in the White House or the Pentagon to do what needs to be done. But we better do something, and we better do it fast. We need to respond to this on behalf of the troops that have been attacked, and we need to provide the strong support that our ally Israel needs from us.
Yeah, and there is a fine line to walk here. And 24 U.S. troops have already been injured in drone and missile attacks on our U.S. bases in Iraq and Syria. So what would an appropriate response to that be?
Well, I don't know exactly what that would look like, but it needs to be decisive, and it needs to be very clear that it's in response to this. If you come after and attack American troops, there needs to be a price to be paid. So, and we know without a doubt that these are Iranian proxies. They are funded, trained, and equipped by Iran. So this response needs to be directed at Iran, and at not just their proxies, but at other Iranian assets. And so, but it needs to happen quickly. I mean, it's embarrassing for our country, and it sends the wrong message to our other enemies around the world.
Finally, you are calling for Rashida Tlaib to be banned from classified intelligence briefings that you all get there in Congress. This after her repeated comments tripling down on so many things involving the Israel-Hamas conflict, specifically the hospital bombing. How dangerous is it for someone so anti-Israel to have a security clearance in the midst of this war? 20 seconds to you, Congressman.
Well, look, she's incredibly dangerous. She's out there spreading misinformation that is going to get people killed. It may, in fact, have already got people killed. We don't know. We had a leader of a synagogue in Detroit that was stabbed to death. It could be related to this. We don't know that for sure, but odds are that it was. And so this is dangerous rhetoric from someone who's in Congress, and we need to stop this. We need to stop it immediately. She needs to be held accountable, and Democrats need to call her out.
Authorities in Detroit saying the synagogue attack was not related, but again, all the details are not yet out. Yeah. Congressman Ronny Jackson, we appreciate your time and insight. Thank you, sir. With that, Fox and Friends, right now.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.